You've maybe got an alarm, if you're tuning in and out, set an alarm on your phone, 10:15, to see what it is. We want to spend a little bit of time here, though, on a product that we were really proud to launch a few months back. From world leaders in sound, Bose, they unveiled their first self-fitting, direct-to-consumer, FDA-cleared Class 2 medical device, hearing aids. When you talk of traditional hearing aids, there's a lot that goes in. They're very expensive. It requires a visit to an audiologist, to the doctors for a tuning. You go home, you come back, we fine tune it. It's a process and can be thousands and thousands of dollars. The amazing men and women at Bose said there's got to be a better way. And they worked to pioneer this first ever self-fitting direct-to-consumer technology for those of us that need help with mild to moderate hearing impairment. It helps us take control of hearing. It's comfortable, it's discreet, and it's easy to use. And it can help if, let's say, you strain or struggle to follow conversations, or you have trouble understanding television, social situations. Bose SoundControl hearing aids have gone on to be so popular. And we talk about life-changing, and that term gets bandied around a lot, but it really is. So for our birthday, the good folks at Bose have really put their best foot forward. We are able, while supplies last, to bring the price down from $849 to $599. So a significant saving of $250. We obviously have our free shipping and handling. We have the 5 flex pay of $119, and we have 12-month VIP financing if you use your HSN card. There's a lot to know, there's a lot to understand, there's a lot to really see in this presentation. So get comfortable, relax. We're not gonna rush through it. We're gonna take our time on this one. Our special guest, our Bose expert, Mr. Aaron Berger, is here tonight. He's gonna join us and guide us through this amazing new technology. Aaron, as always, it's wonderful to see you, sir. Aaron, we go back now, 7, 8 months when this launched, and this was a game-changing moment for the Bose company and for those of us that have been looking for a hearing aid solution, right?
Yeah, it absolutely is a game changer. In the industry, Bose has really revolutionized how we can help ourselves now to hear better. So I think for many of us, the first step is sort of admitting, okay, when I am in a crowded restaurant, I have trouble hearing the person across the table from me. Okay, when I go to the movies or when I sit down to watch television, I find myself either turning it up so loud that the people around me say, does it really need to be that loud? Or constantly asking someone else in the room, what did they say? I didn't hear what they said. Or constantly rewinding it because you can't understand, or turning on the captions. If this describes you at all, the first step is going, okay, maybe I have a hearing issue. And the next step is doing something about it. Now, normally, that requires a doctor's appointment, an audiologist appointment, an extraordinary, can be thousands and thousands of dollars, and dealing with insurance and all of those sorts of things. Bose has revolutionized the way we're able to help ourselves with the first direct-to-consumer FDA-cleared device. And that's what's exciting. It's a device that you also can tune and can adjust yourself. So these are the first FDA-cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aids developed for adults 18 years and older with perceived mild to moderate hearing impairment. Paired with the revolutionary Bose Hear app, we'll talk a lot about that app, you can fit, program, and control a SoundControl hearing aid for clinically proven audiologist quality customization without a doctor's visit, without a hearing test, and without a prescription. You can make setting adjustments yourself in real time and real world environments without assistance from a hearing care professional. The SoundControl hearing aids were developed by a team of Bose scientists, audiologists, and engineers who took decades of expertise to create the first FDA-cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid, the first FDA-cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid. They are meant to improve hearing quality. They do not stream music or calls. Some people have asked that. This is really important. Speech that once sounded mumbled, especially consonant sounds, so p, b, t, d, s, those sort of sounds are clearer. Children's voices, this is so important, children's voices, softer voices are easier to understand, as well as listening to conversations in noisy environments. Bose's unique custom-tuned technology is so significant, it redefines hearing aids entirely. These might be good for you. I'm just going to give you 3 reasons, then I'm going to let Adam take over. You have mild to moderate hearing loss. If you strain to follow conversations when others don't, especially in noisy places, or if you have trouble understanding the TV or movie. Adam, if those describe the way you guys, anyone who's watching right now is feeling, these might be a great opportunity to fix that problem.
And that really was the mission of Bose and their talented team members when they were working on this technology over the past decade.
It was.
So Aaron and I are proud to have this with us tonight. I want to reiterate the offer and how you can pay for it, because it's always the question. Bose SoundControl hearing aids are available in the finest stores in America. The retail price is $849. That's the HSN price. $849, worth every penny. We're at $599, which is the lowest they have ever been. 5 flex pay of $119 if you have a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, any major credit or debit card. You can take this item, spread the cost over those 5 months, and makes it easy. So $119 plus tax today. We ship it straight out to you. These are in stock and you can try them. Obviously, this is a very personal product and we want to make sure that you love them, right? And that's why our return policy is so valuable. On top of that, if you have an HSN credit card or a QVC card or a Zulily card, you can do 12-month VIP financing, and that brings the price down to $49.99 as well. So another great way to shop. If you would like to apply for an HSN card, you certainly can do. When you hold these and touch these and see these, you'll notice they're incredibly well designed. This is the beautiful case that it comes in. Again, as you would imagine from Bose, expertly done. Through and through. When you hold this, it's feather light. It weighs virtually nothing. And that's part and parcel of being so discreet. You see the tip at the end here? This is super malleable, so as it goes into your ear canal, it's comfortable. You can wear this for long periods of time without it disturbing you. What you'll actually receive in your package, and if you look down front, you'll see them, are different size tips, because we all have different size ear canals. It's what makes us unique, and they certainly are gonna give you the right fit for you to give you the most comfortable experience possible. So that's when really the difference starts. Because Aaron, if we go back to traditional hearing aids on what's needed there, what's necessary there, let alone the sheer expense of potentially thousands of dollars, this is a much easier, simpler, less expensive route to go, right?
That's right. This is without a doctor's visit. This is without a prescription. This is without leaving your home. That's one of the great things about this, is you have so much control over it. When you get these home, like Adam said, you have different size tips. You basically choose 1, 2, or 3. We'll talk more about them later. These tips also, some have holes around them and others are solid depending on your hearing issues. And again, I'll talk about that specifically in a few minutes. But the point is, you're able to control everything just by using your smartphone. And we'll show you that more in a minute too. But what it means is, there's never a Friday afternoon where you go, you know what? My hearing aid really isn't working very well. I can't hear. I need to make an appointment with the audiologist. Oh, they're closed until Monday. I can't do anything. That never happens. You have complete control over your situation. That's one of the most exciting parts. We have something that we want you to listen to. We have a simulation. This might be the most important piece of video that we show you in the course of this presentation. It's a simulation of how you might hear without the hearing aid versus how you hear with the hearing aid. Pay special attention to the waitress's voice, to the sound of the television, and to the bird sounds. And you'll hear this. We'll show you sort of what it sounds like without the hearing aids and how much better you're able to hear with the hearing aids. We'll take a listen now, and Adam and I will see you on the other side of this video.
Hi, I'm Danielle. Let me tell you about our specials. So tonight, we've got some great new craft beers on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into. And tonight's soup is butternut squash, and that comes with a wood-grilled crostini with eggplant on the side. It's very popular. Also on the menu tonight are spicy chicken wings with a blue cheese sauce, and these will both pair nicely with that pale ale I mentioned. So what can I get for you?
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, One of them jumps, which inspires the others to follow. A clumsy cascade of juvenile penguins falling into the sea.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming from up there.
So I think it's extraordinary when you sort of take a look at that, and more important, take a listen to it, the difference that the hearing aids make. You know, one of the things that you might have noticed is it doesn't just increase the sound of everything. It doesn't just make the world louder. The scientists and the audiologists and the engineers at Bose with decades of experience work together so that the hearing aids make soft sounds louder, difficult to hear sounds louder. So children's voices, consonant sounds, those sort of things are pulled out more. And you probably noticed that, for example, in the noisy restaurant, when the hearing aids were turned on, it wasn't that everything in the restaurant became louder, it was that the voice became louder. And we'll show you in a few minutes, there's even a setting that you can choose where you either choose to make sort of everything around you a little bit louder, or it can focus specifically on what's in front of you. So if you're sitting at a crowded restaurant, for example, the person that you're looking at, the person that's talking, that's what's amplified, not the sounds of the silverware and the sounds of plates and glasses, you know, dropping and those sorts of things. So I think, Adam, that simulation, and we'll listen to that again. Once we sort of go through everything once, we'll listen to that simulation at least one more time in the course of this presentation, because I think it makes clear for many of us, even those of us who don't have hearing loss, if you're thinking about mom, you're thinking about dad, you're thinking about grandma, you're thinking about grandpa, is there someone in your life who could really use this? You know, one of the things, Adam will talk about the specific return policy with this. It's extraordinary that you get to use this for a little while and hear with it and, you know, make sure it's right for you. We want you to make sure it's right for you. And in the same way, if you're buying it for someone else, you don't have to be afraid to buy it for someone else because of that, because they can get it home and try it out for a while and make sure that it's perfect for them.
And that gives us the comfort and convenience knowing that we can sample it, right? You see something on TV and it's exciting, but we need to make sure it's right for us. Especially when you're investing $5.99 and we want to make sure it's right for you. And if it's not, you send it back and get your money back. It's okay. Obviously, with Bose, there is a certain level of excellence that you expect, and that's what they deliver with this product. This isn't the first time. This is now nearly a year into this story, and we're just thrilled with the results and the reviews and what people have said about it. This has really done and achieved everything it set out to do. Give me a viable alternative to spending $3,000, $4,000 on hearing aids. When insurance is not there or not accessible, or not an option, and you have to pay thousands of dollars for a hearing aid, for many, 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 many of us, it's simply not going to be an option that we're going to explore. What Bose are able to do at $5.99 is to help give us a sense of relief, because they have managed to create a genuine FDA-cleared Class 2 medical device that allows us, for those of us suffering with mild to moderate hearing impairment, to find that we can hear conversations more clearly, that we can understand the television more accurately, and that we can enjoy daily social situations without having to strain to hear what people are saying, right? Because when you can't hear what somebody's saying perfectly, obviously that puts a strain on you. It's an emotional situation. I do want to say something, and forgive me for not saying this at the beginning. I wanted to make sure I was accurate before I said it. I now have been given the green light to say it, so here it goes. Every product that I will present tonight, I'll tell you about a 30-day return policy. I will not say that with this. Really excited to share that if you are curious to try these Bose SoundControl hearing aids out, we are going to triple the return warranty, giving you 30, 60, 90 days. You've got now 90 days to see if you like it. 3 months to determine if this was the right buy for you, if this has helped your quality of life. This is something we do not do with many products. I can't actually, off the top of my head, think of any other product that we do that on, but we are doing it tonight with this. So reasons to buy. This is the only scheduled presentation. This is the only quantity for the birthday. This is the lowest price we've been able to accommodate, down $250 from $849 to $599, and we are offering a triple return policy of 90 days to determine if it's right for you. We're approaching 40% sold out. Once we are sold out, we're sold out. I don't have any advanced order or extended deliveries like we were able to do on our Hunter Today special. So I encourage you, as you're listening to Aaron, as we get into the weeds with this, certainly place that order while you can. Quick reminder, 10:15 East Coast time tonight, we are revealing our birthday surprise. It's a good one, it's a great one. It's worth your while to stay with us to see what it is. Aaron, kind of going back to some of the things that we're able to do, it says on my card, self-fitting direct to consumer. That means that I can do all the adjustments, because preferences vary from person to person. I can do all of that myself, right from home.
Yeah. That's one of the most exciting things about it is with a traditional hearing aid, you have to go see your audiologist, you have to go see your doctor, you have to make an appointment, you have to go to the waiting room, you have to do all the, you have to get in the car, you know, you got to get dressed, you got to put your makeup on, whatever it is. This is, you do it all from home now. So literally just using your phone, and we'll take a look. We have a video that we're going to show you now. With the Bose Hear app, in about 30 minutes, they say about 30 minutes, honestly, it took me probably 10, the user can actually control and can configure, and we'll take a look at the first app video as I sort of read through this to you guys, can control their hearing experience. For example, they can control, it's a big shift from what was needed for conventional hearing aids. They can control the world volume. As you can see on the phone here, it's very simple. And in fact, we're going to show you this video twice in a row. It's very simple. There are hundreds of options for fine-tuning your sound control hearing aids using the in-app control. You can also control the world volume, by the way, not only on the phone, but we just showed you on the hearing aid itself. You don't have to have your phone with you all the time. The world volume setting controls the sounds of the environment around you. That includes your TV, conversations, outdoor sounds. So again, you can control the world volume on the device itself, just by touching the hearing aid or by using the app. As the world volume is increased, quiet sounds are amplified more than loud sounds. So now you can hear what's around you more comfortably. Again, showing you, you can control that on the top of the device or using your app. And again, quiet sounds are amplified more than loud sounds. So you can hear what's around you more comfortably. The next thing to talk about is the treble and the bass. You'll see here, we start to adjust the treble and the bass. The treble and the bass settings let you adjust the tone so that voices and sounds are more natural. For example, you can turn the treble up to make sounds brighter and crisper, or you can use the bass setting to make sounds richer and deeper. It just depends on the individual needs. While no hearing aid can restore normal hearing, the Bose SoundControl hearing aids can help you hear better in different environments. You might, I want to address something you might have known, if any of you are regular watchers. I've been on HSN for about 15 years, as is Adam. I think we've got your 15-year anniversary coming up soon. I think I actually saw it on the schedule. You never see me read from a script. It's something you literally have never seen me do with any other product, and I'll tell you why. And obviously, I talk to you a lot directly, but there are certain things that I read specifically. This is unlike anything else that I've ever sold. This is an FDA-cleared Class 2 medical device. We are incredibly specific about what we say about it because we have to be, and because it is so special in the way it is made. It is the very first direct-to-consumer device that we strive to be incredibly clear and incredibly precise about the ways in which this can help you and for whom this is designed. If you are an adult, age 18 or older, with mild to moderate perceived hearing loss, you're who we're talking to right now. If you have trouble hearing voices in environments that other people don't seem to have trouble hearing them, maybe in a restaurant, for example, in a noisy restaurant, or we think of my grandmother, always think of my grandmother when I think of this, before and after church, especially after church. It's quieter before church, but you kind of say hi to everybody. And then there's church, and then right after church, everybody is as soon as the music's over, everybody's loud and glad to see each other and hugging. And I remember you could sort of see a look of panic on her face, that she couldn't hear what was going on anymore because there was so much sound around her. That's one of the things this is designed to do. It doesn't just make the whole world louder, it specifically picks out softer sounds and voices and amplifies those so that that look of panic, that feeling of being left out is taken away, because the hearing is increased, because the ability to hear becomes better when you wear these. So I think it's very, very exciting, Adam, that there's a solution for so many people without going to a doctor, without going to an audiologist, without making an appointment, without having a prescription. Now there's something you can do yourself to have the opportunity to hear better.
I'm going to ask a favor of our amazing producer, Rick. Rick, would you mind, for everybody at home, just flipping our graphics to the extra batteries that are available? I get a lot of messages. I know a lot of you who watch Aaron and I do this Bose presentation ask about the batteries. They are back in